frustrating? You've travelled all this way here this weekend and you've been told you're not riding. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel fine really. I was coming anyway. I didn't like being at home at Silverstone, so I can come here. My physio's here, can still get treated and yeah, support the team. So bit gutted not to be riding, but it is still early days. I was probably a little bit optimistic and ambitious to try and ride here, but I wanted to see if it was possible, and unfortunately it's not. But I can go to bed, sleep well, knowing that it's not possible, rather than just constantly wondering if I would be able to ride. So yeah, it's obviously a bit gutted, but it gives me a bit more time now to recover for Donington.
Like you said, it was a little bit optimistic. I think I worked out it was 4 weeks since you crashed, so I don't think I'll be doing anything on a broken ankle after 4 weeks. So did you honestly think that you were going to be riding it this weekend?
I've got a good movement in it. I'm not yet walking, but sometimes I've broken bones in the past and I jump on a bike and I can't put my socks on in the morning, but I can ride a motorbike round. So it sounds a bit daft, but anything's possible when you get a bit of adrenaline in your body. So the doctors here just advised me not to ride just for long-term effect. I could maybe give it a go, but if I damage the plates that are inside my leg, then it could have a long-term effect and affect the rest of my season really, which I don't want to do. So if it means having one more weekend off here, and which means I can then do the rest of the season, then I'll happily have another weekend off.
How much does it hurt you to be sat trackside watching Jason go out when everybody else go out when you can't? Is it a bit of a killer?
Yeah, it's weird to still be 2 rounds in now and I haven't even gone out in my full livery yet. I've worn the leathers and I've sat on the bike, but I've not actually rode, so it'll be funny to see me first time at Donington in all the new colours. So yeah, it's my job at the end of the day, so I don't get to do it, so it's hard sitting at home. I feel like since January I've literally been having physio every single day. This is now my 2nd injury of the year, so it's getting a bit tedious at the moment. And as I said, I didn't enjoy sitting at home at Silverstone. I just wanted to be here and be with the team and yeah, try and help out as much as possible really, and hopefully with Jason and Tim Neve they can get some good results this weekend.
Showdown came into your favour last season. It's probably going to come into, hopefully, going to come into your favour this season. I suppose for you, it's better to have the Showdown now and have the earlier rounds as it is, really.
Yeah, it's that's the beauty of the Showdown, really. It obviously worked in my favour last year. I didn't know if it would work in my favour this year, but if I can get some decent results when I'm back and get a good feeling and get fit again, then there's no reason why I can't get into the Showdown, which gives me the opportunity to challenge for the championship again. So Silverstone was a funny round. There was probably people that didn't score points, people that weren't even in the points that you're expecting to be at the front. There's people that you'd expect to win or finish on the podium that didn't. So it's bike racing at the end of the day, and anything can happen. So I'm quite chilled, and if I can make the Showdown, then great, and if not, then I'll have definitely tried my best to get in it come the end of the season.
Do you reckon you'll be fit for the next round of Donington Park in a few weeks?
I hope so, yeah. Within the next sort of another week I can start putting weight through my ankle again, which then will give me another 2 weeks to Donington. The good thing again with my team is this is my 5th year with them now. We hardly change the bike to most tracks we go to. The bike's pretty much the same as last year, so I'll just go to Donington and go out with a bike that I've ridden in the past, and I can just focus on my riding more than the bike setup really. So yeah, I'm hoping to be fit. Donington's one of my favourite tracks. It's my home round. A lot of family and friends go to that and sponsors, so to come back there would be great, and then sets me up nicely for the rest of the year.
Bugging up your World Superbike wildcards as well.
Yeah, that was slightly more tough sat at home watching Assen when knowing that I should have been there, and in turn also missed the Alton Park test, so I was obviously gutted not to be riding. Yeah, it was definitely tough watching at home, but again it's the way it is, and I've just got to deal with it and keep positive, and I've still got another one lined up at Donington in July, so that gives me a couple of months really to get properly fit and get ready for then as well. So yeah, it's not all bad. I've missed 2 rounds. It could have been worse. The crash was massive at Silverstone, so to come out with a broken ankle, Cave missed the start of the season, but yeah, in turn could have been a lot worse. So very lucky, and yeah, just excited to get back.
Is there going to be a chance of maybe doing another World Superbike wildcard at the end of the year at maybe Barcelona or Aragon?
Yeah, there's a couple more. I think there's Portimao, Mazzano and Most that don't clash with BSB, but to be honest, the main target is Donington. That's the main one for the whole time. That was like the main focus. It's a track I know well. It's obviously the British round for World Superbikes, so depending on how that goes, maybe we'll get to do another one. But again, it's in between BSB seasons. Jason will probably be fighting for the championship. Hopefully I will be too, and we don't want to affect that later in the year, so we'll just play it by ear, see how Donington goes, and yeah, see what happens.
Cheers for your time, and hopefully see you at Donington Park.
Thank you.